Well, I thought I'd go live to give an update of the puppies we adopted this past weekend. They're taking a nap with Sadie. Sadie is our now 14-year-old yellow lab, and she's been sleeping on her bed. And the puppies got tired after I played outside, and then we played inside, and now they're completely puppied out. They're taking their puppy naps. So I thought I'd go live and just give you guys an update of these sweet little creatures that have entered our lives. And here they are. Let's introduce them. If you haven't seen my last two update vlogs, this is right here. This is Rika. And Rika is the puppy that Karen wanted to adopt. Karen's used to not be a dog, but she is now. And she wants a companion dog. Sadie's been a fantastic companion dog for many years, but Sadie's becoming very deaf and she's getting pretty old and very sore, so she sleeps a lot. And Karen wants a dog that will alert and help protect her, a watchdog basically. And so we went to go look at Rika. Rika was on a puppy find that we found online, and Rika was beautiful in pictures, and Rika had eight other siblings, but they were all spoken for. Even Rika was that someone already reserved different people from all around the area, and further away too. They reserved all of the nine puppies that were born, and so we didn't think we'd get them, but we're gonna go look anyway out by our lake place. There's a humane society out by where our lake home is. So last weekend we went to look, and Rika became available, and her name was Nana at the time. And so when we were looking, we found out her sister was also available. And we actually said many times in the past few weeks, we're only going to get one puppy. That's it. Well, we have two puppies. We could not resist. We could not resist raising these puppies together. Oh, yeah, Sadie is. Hey, I can see chat. Hi, guys. Guys and gals of the interwebs. Yeah, Sadie is precious. Sadie is so sore in her shoulder, and we've been giving her plenty of medication for pain and glucosamine and chondroitin, and it's just the medication's not working like it used to. It's been a tough winter for Sadie, and we're hoping that the snow melts quickly, although it really isn't. I'll quickly go show you. That's our backyard, and it's been melting for weeks. Got rid of the 5 foot snowbank that was on our deck. That's gone. Starting to see some grass, but now it's kind of flooding. Everywhere you step, water comes up out of the ground. So it's Sadie is she's a wonderful puppy. So this was Nana, and we named her Rika, Rika. And this here is our surprise. Actually, they both are because we didn't think either of them were available, and we were going to only adopt one puppy. Well, here's Kira, Kira. Here's how I came about the names. Karen and I, if we were going to have a son, back when we were dating, we decided on the name Eric for a son. Well, we have three daughters, and we never gave birth to a son that we could name. So that's Rika, which is the female version of um, the name Eric. So Rika is Rika. Rika is Karen's puppy. I got a puppy too. Yes, two new kids. Absolutely. Yeah, amongst with our other three cats and puppy dog Sadie. Yeah, you're a good girl. Um, and so then, well, I'm getting. What was I saying? Okay, so we named Rika. Karen named Rika and told me that before we even went to adopt her. She actually picked that name for whatever puppy she was going to get. And then I woke up in the morning. We went to look at puppies, and you can see it on the video when we went to go look at the puppies. That I thought the name she had picked was Kira, 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 and so um, I thought that was going to be the name. Well, then we decided to get two puppies, And so naturally I gravitated to the word Kira, which is Kira. So we got Rika, Rika, and Kira, Kira, which are actually the same letters, just transposed. The R and the K are swapped. So we think that's cute. I see some mittens on the floor. We can't have mittens on the floor when we have puppies around. Oh, they've been carrying socks around and they've been carrying. Here's a ball. I can't believe that I'm talking and they're not waking up. They usually wake up. Uh, oh, thank you. That is sweet. Um, the cats. Yes. Okay. So the cats, they're so used to having dogs around because our daughters all have dogs, except for Amanda. She doesn't have a dog yet. But because that there's always dogs around, and Caitlin has three of them now, and Lily has her one dog. But um, because don't lay on the puppy, Sadie. I guess the puppy's used to it. Her mama laid on her for months, or well, she's 8 weeks old, so I guess it was only for a few weeks. Hold on, I gotta shut the window. It's getting cold in here. Look at it out there. That is singing, but wow, it's cold out there. It's like below freezing. Okay, so as I was saying, the cats. Yes, you asked about the cats. So the cats are used to dogs being around. So the cats are, I would say, unfazed. They're not super happy about it, but they're not in hiding either. The cats are hanging around us just the same. They just sit up on higher, like up on ledges. And um, Mason still sleeps on top of me, and Coho still comes in the bedroom at bedtime. And Coda sleeps on the couch just the same as always, right, Sadie? Yeah, you're a good girl. Oh, she likes ear rubs. Did you know when you rub your dog's ears that it releases endorphins? Yeah, that's good for the pooch. Yeah. Hey, can she breathe under there? Oh, God. No. You big old dog. You just laid down on Kira. Okay. So, but, dogs can adjust. Yeah, you're a good girl, aren't you? Yeah. Sadie's a little bit um indigestive right now. She just ate her breakfast. Yeah, that's real good, Poppy. So the cats are, I would say, they're unfazed. They're not super impressed. They're not like hanging out with me all the time, but they are coming into the room. The cats are staying up high where the dogs can't chase them, and the dogs will chase the cats. But we are trying to teach the dogs to just slow down and not mess with the cats. Oh, cool! I can look at comments if I touch the screen. How did you know that I did live stream YouTube Really Entertainment? Yes. Yeah, you can live stream YouTube. Um, I was very pleased to find this out. This is in Minnesota. We are in northern Minnesota, and today I'm not at Lake Home. I'm at my regular house, and I work a night shift most of the time, but I do work some daytimes too. And I'm off today, and I'm off tonight, so I'm just enjoying some puppy time. I was gonna sleep in. Guess who woke me up at 4:50 in the morning? Yeah, Rika did, because Rika had an upset tummy, and was she was good. She actually alerted to me in her crate that she needed to go outside, so I let her out. They sleep in their crate over there for now until they're potty trained, and they do not go potty in the crate. I'm so pleased about that. I would not say they're potty trained, but they don't pee in the crate. Uh, oh, there's lots of buffering. Let's see. It looks like on my stream here, it should be broadcasting well. So that might be maybe on your end. Oh, but if is my video lagging for other people, or is it running smoothly? I'm kind of new to this streaming thing, and I don't know if YouTube allows everyone to stream, but my channel has the authorization to do that. Um, yeah, I do have video clips of the cats and even Gunther, which is Caitlin and David's cat. Um, and oh, thank you. Hey, from Poland too. Uh, we some of our heritage I'm thinking, well, somebody in our extended family is from Poland, but I'm trying to remember how that works. So the video's okay. Good deal. There's snow in the garden. Yeah. So the cherry tree, the crabapple tree dropped all of its berries, and the birds are eating them, and they're kind of fermented. So if the birds eat too many of those, the birds get drunk. Then they fly into the window. So we're letting. Luckily, the puppies are not eating the berries off the ground, but the rabbits are eating them too. But I don't know if the rabbits are getting drunk from the fermented berries. Sadie's holding the ball. Okay, someone's having a dream here. Who is it? Yeah, there she is. Rika's having a dream. Oh, isn't that cute? Look at her little nose. Oh, perfect, Rika. Good girl. It's amazing I can be here talking and they don't even wake up. But we are working very hard to play with these puppies and let them get nice and tired. Because a tired puppy is a good puppy. Right, Sadie? Yeah, good girl. So Sadie's hearing is, I'd say, 80% gone. But we're learning to walk right up and talk into her ear. Um, you just started watching a week ago. Welcome to the Frosty Life channel. We have been on YouTube now for something like 12 years, I think. Oh, look at her tongue. Yeah, and it's been my hobby all along. We started with Sadie when she was a little bit older than a puppy. I wasn't really doing YouTube until she was maybe 6 months old or so. Look at that. So yeah, it's been more than 12 years we've been on YouTube. Oh, she's like eating snow in her sleep, I think. She loves to eat snow. And they both love to climb the snowbanks. It's going to be sad when the snowbanks melt because, well, it won't be sad for me, but you're late to the party. Not, we actually just got started. I was giving an update on the puppies that we adopted. And this was not really the plan. The long term plan was to adopt one dog for Karen to be a companion around the house and to be a watchdog for the house and also out at the lake. And we wanted to get a puppy when we still have Sadie because we want Sadie to be a good role model, which obviously is working out very well. And so when we went to look at this puppy here, named at the time was named Nana, now we named her Rika. She had 8 other siblings, and they were all spoken for. Um, but two people backed out, and these two puppies were available. And I could not leave without the sister puppy. This is the sister. Um, this is the sister. At the time, she was named Anna, and now she's named Kira. Kira. I think she's having a dream too, or she's snoring. This is the snoring dog. Okay, I'm going to catch up on comments and see what questions you guys have. This is a good time for questions. Um, I'm Alaskan Huskies from Minnesota. I got to check that out. I've not seen that. Huskies were a type of dog a breed that we wanted when we were dating in high school. But um, I'm from Stroke on Trent. Oh yeah, that is that like the UK? Yeah, UK. A lot of people in the UK. You guys must be up late. I know UK time because 5 hours. We're 5 hours behind them. So right now it's about 9 a.m. So 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. It's 2, 1400 out in the UK. It's afternoon there. Yes, so I am from Minnesota, and I got to check out that Alaskan Husky channel. One of our crates is from a family of Alaskan Huskies. Um, Canadian Pool. The Do they poo everywhere? Actually, no. Thank goodness the dogs are pooing outside. We've only had one accident in the house, and we don't know when it happened. We found it sitting in the corner. I think it might have happened when my daughter was visiting because the puppies seem like they're potty trained because they will wait to go outside, and then when you get outside they'll go, and they seem like they would be potty trained, but they're only 8 weeks old. There's no way they're potty trained. So they do hold it somewhat, but when they gotta go, they gotta go. And uh, yeah, it's 14:52. So yeah, we're 6 hours behind the part of the world that you're living in. Greetings from Colorado. Hey, I fly to Colorado quite often. Glad to see you're getting along. The cats are doing. What's the best way to explain the cats? The cats are reserved. They'll stay out of the room the puppies are in, unless they're curious to come and look. So the cats aren't afraid because they're used to having dogs around. I felt like I didn't explain that well earlier. So the cats are not afraid. They're just annoyed. They're like, well, there's a dog in their room that, and the dogs do chase after the cats. We try and teach them not to chase the cats, and it it's early in the learning curve. Listen to this snoring puppy. Yeah, so the dogs are still chasing after the cats, but we're gently training them and redirecting them. We don't scold them. We'll say no. We do use verbal commands with the dogs, with the puppies, and teach them that they can't be chasing cats, but they can sit and observe the cats. And for the most part, they start out by chasing, but then we get them to stop. And the cats know that we're working hard to make it all work and have a lot of peace in our household. Um, yeah, so Colorado is a place I fly to for a sporting goods store, and I contract for them. And so I am in northern Colorado quite often, up by Fort Collins, actually. And the air there is so crisp. I was born in Colorado, actually. I was an Army brat. And I like how you say that. How do the cats react to this disturbance? Yes, to the cats, it is. It's a disturbance, but they're used to the dogs, other dogs around. So, 2 years you've been watching Frosty Life, and you've seen a lot of changes. You've seen cats come into our lives, and you've seen us right after we got the lake home. The lake home's pretty new to us. It's been 3.5 years now. Um, Snow dogs. Yes. Gone with the snow dogs. Okay, I'll check that out. Sadie looks lovely and golden. Yeah, in the summer she bleaches out. The sun bleaches her fur a little bit and she lightens up. But Sadie, yeah, well, I'd say she's tolerating. She's not like super fond of having puppies around, but yeah, Colorado's gorgeous. I'm jumping around because I'm reading comments. Oh, look at that. Karen picked a cute puppy. Oh, I found out from one of my viewers, thank you to that viewer, that this pink skin that you see through the fur on this puppy, on Rika, can be sunburned. So, Rika, we're going to have to watch her this summer when we're out at the lake because we spent a lot of time in the water. So, we're not going to let Rika get sunburned this summer, for that matter. I've gotten sunburned many times. I'm very, very lucky that I don't have any cancer from it because as a kid, I didn't know that. None of us knew that. It wasn't until lately that I've actually taken that threat really seriously. So feet must produce a lot of heat because that's Rika's always seeking the heat. So that's the update. We have puppies. Look at her tongue stick out. Constantly something funny is happening here in our household. It's a peaceful morning, even though we have puppies. We have 3 dogs, 3 cats. At night, it's 3 dog night. I'm going to use that joke a lot now. Oh, look at those feet. Huh? Kira, what you doing? Yeah, snuggling closer. These dogs love heat. Oh, you're just putting on the cuteness, aren't you? Rika. Rika, you're kind of colored like Sadie a little bit. Sadie's got beautiful golden yellow fur. And she's so soft. Yes, puppy cuddles are the best thing. Kira, it was Anna actually. The the adoption names or at the Humane Society, the dogs had names when they were advertised that they were available, And yeah, this was Anna, and this was Nana. But now this is Kira, and this is Rika, because we had our names picked up before we actually picked the puppies. So they sleep through the night. Can you guys believe that? For the most part. I'm pleased because Rika woke up in the night at 3, no, it was 4:50 in the morning. Actually, we do get up about 5 a.m. anyway. So to get the puppies ready for the day, we got to give Sadie some time, feed them, get them ready uh for hold on, my battery's going low. I got to get a plug in here. Um Yeah, we get up quite early for work because we have to get the puppies ready before we get ourselves ready. And I'm going backwards because I need to plug in. Uh, so, yeah, this is basically a live update because puppies are so cute and we have to watch them nap. Especially when this is the first time they're actually napping with Sadie. Last night when I got home from work, they were napping with me. They have a lot of activity. They play hard and then they sleep hard. And this is probably the hardest I've seen them sleep since we've adopted them. So we adopted them on Saturday. We went home to our lake home. We adopted them from a humane society organization near our lake home. And so these puppies are like Coho. They came from the lake country. Um, and oh yeah, when heads tilt, these puppies are always so curious. They tilt their heads. It's funny that when they tilt their heads at birds, which there's a lot of birds around right now. Oh, I'm enjoying a little morning coffee. It's not my birthday, but it's a big cup, and so it's my favorite cup. What do you guys put in your coffee? I keep it just like it is. I'm out of focus. Hold on. What's going on here? Focus. There we go. Do you have questions? Um, a t-shirt like doggy sweater will do great. Oh, like put shirts on the puppies? My mom's dog, which you will see in some of our videos, my mom's dog wears a sweater all the time. And when my mom takes the sweater off, the dog doesn't like having that sweater off. And so she actually sniffs the sweater and whines and whimpers until my mom puts it back on her. I think that's pretty cute. Mason won't stand for this. He will be off like a whippet. What's a whippet? As soon as he gets a chance. Mason at the lake, before we even adopted the puppy, Mason tried to get out because it was spring sounds and the lake has a lot less snow than we have here. And because we're down in the valley here and there's a lot more snow on the ground. Up at the lake, it seems like the sun is more effective and melts the snow off a lot faster. Mason is actually, I would say, the most tolerant of our cats. Coho basically doesn't care. He sleeps on the couch no matter what is visiting our household. Whippet is a greyhound. Okay, I got that. My brother-in-law had a mixed breed dog that had greyhound in her, and that greyhound really could run. Um, Unfortunately, that dog died at an early age. That happened to both my brother and my sister. They lost their dogs when the dog was at about age 6, and that's a heartbreak. I'll tell you what. I am prepared. Someday I'm going to lose Sadie because Sadie's quite old and she's lived a full life. But I'm hoping she can make it through the summer because we got some swimming to do. And Whippet is a greyhound. Yeah, so that back to Mason. Mason is a cat who sneaks out. He's getting more adventurous about going outside, but that's really dangerous for him to go outside because, especially at the lake and even here, because we have owls here, horned owl, and they would eat the cat in a heartbeat. Out at the lake, there's wolves. I'm finding out there's wolves closer to us than we thought. I thought wolves were further north, but a very large wolf was hit by a car approximately 10 miles from our lake home. And then the cougar also this winter was hit by a car, and I think that was because there's a lot of roadkill in the ditches, and that these large animals were hanging out near the ditches, and or maybe they were hunting the ditches looking for the deer, because the deer tend to be on the road a lot more. None of our family, knock on wood, none of our family hit a deer this. Oh, they did too. Yep, David hit a deer this winter. So we didn't get by. We can't get by about 6 months without one of our family members hitting a deer. It keeps happening, and no matter how careful we're trying to be, we keep hitting deer. I nailed one a year ago. You can see that video. Technically descended from greyhounds. Whippets are a little smaller and have less health issues. Hold on, and um, less problems. Well, that's good. That's where I wonder. Greyhounds must have been bred for racing. Is that true, or did greyhounds exist in nature? Aren't they on hieroglyphics? Aren't greyhounds on hieroglyphics? Did I get your question? What? No, I actually didn't. Let me scroll back. I found out I can look at my chat here. Put your question back up again. Let me know what your question is. I think there's a little lag here, but um, I'll see if I can scroll back and find the question. Chocolate. Don't like coffee. You know, I hated coffee, but I quit drinking Coca-Cola because it was bad for my teeth. Where's Mason and Coho at? Was that the question? So, um, Mason and Coho, Greyhound Rescue. Oh, yeah, and I think my a relative of ours was a veterinarian, and he worked with rescued animals from racing tracks. So, we Mason and Coho are in. I'm looking behind me. I think they're out in the living room or downstairs. I heard them looking out. They love to look out the windows. They basically avoid the room that the puppies are in because the puppies chase them, and we're trying to teach the puppies not to chase the cats. But will they play? Well, here's how it's gone so far. So Mason especially, but Coho's done it too, and I got some of this on video, so I'll load that up in the next few days. Mason and Coho will sit up high and look down at the dogs and stare at the dogs. Well, that drives the dogs crazy, so the puppies want to chase them. And so the puppies are unable to reach the cats because the cats are smart enough to sit up on shelves and up on banisters and the back of the couch. So the cats sit and observe the puppies. They're very curious about watching the puppies. So I'm very encouraged by that. They don't just go hide in the other room. Um, and so the cats are receptive to having dogs in the house because they're used to it. We always have different dogs in the house visiting with my daughters here, coming by with their puppies. And the cats are cool with it as long as the puppies don't chase them. If they do chase them, the cats will run. Then they'll stop and turn, which I like. The cats will stop and turn and hiss at the dogs, and the dogs will back away and then bark. And then the cats don't like being barked at, so then they leave the room. But that's how it's going so far. It's not bad. There's been no fights. Uh, I think Coda is. I have some footage at the lake. Coda will lay there because he's so lazy like that. He won't even get up and run. He lays under the chair, and if the dogs get too close, he whops them in the nose. Without using, he doesn't scratch them with his claws, thank goodness, but he does smack them in the nose. And the dogs are learning that they probably should keep the distance from cats. Um, do I have the video with? Yes. Okay, so I do have video of the dogs meeting, the puppies meeting Caitlin's uh, Gunther cat. That's her orange tabby. Kate and David have an orange tabby named Gunther. I do have video footage of that I haven't even had time to edit yet. Maybe today will be the day I'm going to do that video. So then, yes, we have video footage of the dogs getting to our lake home. We weren't at our lake home much because we visited both of our daughters and sons-in-laws. Both our daughters got married within the past year. Callie just got married a few weeks ago to Jordan. And so we visited their homes and the puppies met their pets. And I do have videos of those. I'll be uploading here in the next few days, and you guys will be excited to see that. Lots and lots and lots of footage. So I'm going to be editing like crazy, and I'm actually falling behind. I'm 2 days behind already, and I'm getting behind her, further behind. How does the new Bengal like the? Whoop, how does the Bengal Retriever like the pup? The Bengal cat. The Bengal cat is Coho, and he actually just came up to see them this morning. So I'm getting footage of it. The cats aren't afraid of the dogs. They're holding their ground. They're tolerating the puppies. And so I'm encouraged because the cats didn't go into hiding. That often happens. If you have cats and you bring puppies home, your cats will probably go and hide and pout for days and possibly weeks. Our cats aren't going into hiding at all. They're just staying in the other room. I'm connected to a power cord right now, so I can't go look. I'm looking back in the living room. I think Coho is upstairs watching birds, and I think Mason is downstairs hanging out. But I promise I have great footage of them meeting and the reactions of all three cats to the puppies, especially Coda, because Coda doesn't run off. Um, and Mason is better with these pups than he's ever been with new dogs in the house. He's getting so used to new pups being around all the time. Um, the Bengal Retriever. What else? What other questions do you guys have? I think I'm going to sign off and maybe go get some more coffee. Coda and running. Yeah, Coda is very lazy. Um, he's just a bundle of love. He trusts everything and everybody and all cats and dogs. And so Coda, he's the nurturing cat. And you'll see that in the video. He'll just sit under the chair, and if the dogs get too close, he'll just bop them in the nose. But he doesn't get up and run until they start barking. Once they start barking, um, then the cats, all three of them, will run off. So we're working to teach the puppies not to bark at the cats, not to chase the cats. We need advice from you guys, but I think so far it's going extremely well with the cats, with the new puppies in the house. It's going well with Sadie. Sadie doesn't like when they jump at her face, so we actually sit with her when the puppies are around and keep the puppies from jumping up on her face because Sadie's got pain in her shoulder from her age. And it's my goal that Sadie makes it through the summer. I I'm having all of our family is starting to have fear that she might not even make it this summer. Um, Black spot on the butt of Rika. Yes, Rika actually has. I think I can unplug my camera. Going live just eats your battery big time. Yeah, my battery's down to 14%. Let's go look at spots. There's a spot on her face, and there's spots on her ears. There's this cute little nose that she has. She's got spots all over her nose. And then on her back, and you can see Sadie's paw. And then a cute little spot by her tail. Black spot. Random spottage. Makes you grin more. That's what Karen likes about that puppy, too. And I think the spots are interesting. I even thought, well, maybe she's got Dalmatian in her heritage. We might do DNA testing, but we're looking for a reputable company. And we're reading a lot of reviews that some of that pet DNA testing is a farce. They collect money, and then they want a picture, and they want to know what breed you think you have, and then they write you back and say, yeah, that's what you have. Well, I'm not going to pay for that. I want to send just the DNA without pictures and without my guess. The mama puppy of these two is a black-mouthed cur, which is a hunting dog from the southern U.S., and a lab mix. So the mama dog is black-mouthed cur and lab mix. It's my best guess based on her ears that Rika is showing traits of a Staffordshire Terrier as well. So that might be her dad. Nobody knows what the papa dog is. Um, I would say sneaky scoundrel. That's what the Papa Dog was. Oh, how can I resist not petting this puppy? And you sweet girl, you're a good puppy. Oh, look at. So when I pet them, look at their feet. They flex. Watch this. Oh yeah, loves it, loves it. She can sleep like laying downhill. Coda is doing great. Um, Staffordshire, not Shire. Oh, yeah, I'm probably saying that wrong. Anyway, that's what Lily is. Callie's dog, Lily, is a Staffordshire. I'm saying it wrong. Terrier. Sadie's spirits are up more with puppies around. Actually, when we're on the floor playing, she perks up and wants to play too. And so we actually divert the puppies maybe out to the deck or have them do something else. And then we give Sadie time too. We're making sure Sadie feels totally included. And yeah, we're giving Sadie your love. So many people love Sadie so much. She's been on YouTube with me since she was, about 6 months old. She's got this tuft of gray hair sticking up. It's almost like a little gray hair mohawk. Well, I'm going to be signing off. I'm going to look at comments one more time, make sure sleeping with a puppy smile, maybe. Absolutely. There is a lot of puppy overload here. It was a fantastic decision to adopt the two sibling puppies together because we eventually wanted to have two dogs and raise them together, but at different times. That would have been more work. Uh, we're finding out that we're already doing the puppy thing. We might as well have two of them at the same time. It gets a little, I'd say fun when they push through and want to go where they want to go, and you're trying to catch one, and then the other one slips by. So it's kind of chaotic sometimes. But with our yard thawing out, they've got a lot of space outside that they can run. So you guys have a fantastic day. I'm gonna go get more coffee and recharge my phone that's going dead. Um, and you're gonna see a lot of footage of cats coming up and their reactions to the puppies. Thanks for watching Frosty Life, you guys. Have a good day.